Okay, this is a short video on how to unclog your house vacuum. I saw somebody do this in my house, and they charged me $150. It was ridiculous. He came in, was in and out within 10 minutes, and I watched him and I thought, well, that is just about as stupid as I've ever been to spend $150 to do that. So got clogged again, and girls, bobby pins, hairballs, cats, whatever it is, you'll get it clogged. So the important thing to understand is where's the clog, and then how a central vacuum works. So first of all, this is the vacuum plug that's closest to my actual vacuum, right? So if you go look how your house is laid out, you'll have your central vac, and there'll be a main line that comes out, and you'll see different spots where it gets connected. So this is my first spot that's closest to the vacuum. This is my second spot here on the main floor of my house, and this is my third spot. And so the issue is to figure out where the clog is. You start with the spot, and 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the one closest to your central vac. So if you plug in your vacuum here and you don't get any sucking power, that means your clog is between this one and your canister, wherever your canister is. If you have good sucking power here, then you go to the second one. And if you do not have good sucking power on the second one, then the clog's between the second one and the first one. But like I said, most of the time it's between the first one, the closest to the canister. And so what happens is when you open this up and you plug this part of your vacuum in, well, of course your house vacuum starts and it starts sucking. Well, if you think of your clog's going into your canister, and you turn on the canister and suck it more, it just blocks that clog in the line more. And so what you have to do is you have to pull it back up out of the line and work it back and forth in that line until it pops loose. And the only way to do that is to go to Home Depot and spend about $30 and have a nice shop vac. Now the difference between the shop vac and the house vac is that it doesn't have a metal end. That's your big deal. Okay? Absent a metal end, you don't turn on the house vac. So I can go ahead and turn on my shop vac, plug this in, which fits really nicely in the hole, boom, and I get a reverse suction that pulls it back towards this spot, so it unclogs the thing. So I turn it on, you can see, you can hear I'm getting good pressure. You can also actually come back over here to your second one and open it up, and you can hear it, right? So that tells you again the block is between the first one and the second one. So what you do, that pulled it towards the outlet. Now you take it out, you put your house vac plug back in, and it pulls it towards the canister, and you just go back and forth, pulling it towards the canister, and then unplugging it, or the house canister, turning on your house vac to pull it back towards the house vac, pull it into here. You just go back and forth until your clog comes out. And in this case, if we open this up, you can see there's my clog. In this case, if I grab it, it was a bunch of stuff and some tissue. You'd think, oh, that would have gone, but nope, it got stuck. Whoops, there you go. You can see what popped back out from the other side. Again, most likely, it was one of these things that got it stuck. I don't know what it got stuck, but anyway, it was. And this is what came out of it when I sucked it the other direction. And so it's just a matter of going back and forth until you get it out. So don't pay $150 to go have somebody do something that'll take them about 10 minutes just because you don't know the difference between a metal end and a plastic end. That's your key. Go to Home Depot, buy a shop vac, and do it yourself. Good luck.